Well, good evening, everybody. I happened to stumble upon a YouTube channel called Cooking with Shotgun Red. He's pretty good. I was watching it today, and he had a recipe. It's probably about a year old on there now, but it was for a 2-ingredient pizza dough recipe. And yeah, I'm traditional. I like doing a yeast dough and letting it rise overnight in the fridge. But he was really convincing in saying how good it was. And then when I got home from work, the boys were really hungry. Wife was kind of tired, and they all wanted pizza. And I thought, okay, well, the timing was just right. Let's try Shotgun Red's recipe. And he got it from some guy named Tim in Alaska. And basically, for the double batch, is 3 cups of self-rising flour to 2 cups of Greek yogurt. Now, I don't have self-rising flour on hand, and luckily we do make our own yogurt here. We make it in the Instant Pot, and then we strain it and it becomes Greek yogurt. So I figured, okay, we just made a batch of yogurt. It should be pretty easy to make self-rising flour at home. And it turns out for the 3 cups of flour, to make self-rising flour, all I have to do is add to 3 cups of flour 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 4.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, make the self-rising flour, and put the 2 cups of Greek yogurt in, mix it up, and we'll see how it does. I think it'll be great. So anyway, let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to do the 3 cups of flour here. And it's a little different for me. Usually I do all my dough baking by weight, but by volume also works. I mean, geez, it's never failed our grandmas of the day, you know? And so now I need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So I have that here. And that will give extra, I was worried, when I originally saw his recipe, I'm not too familiar with self-rising flour. So I was thinking, oh geez, I should probably add some salt too. But to my surprise and relief, self-rising flour does have salt in it. So now I have to do 4.5 teaspoons of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. So we'll do that right now. I'm sure you guys are very entertained by watching me measure, right? I mean, sometimes it's like, all right, come on guys. Just put all the ingredients together, cut to the crap. Let's see the end results. But what the heck? So there's 4, and then 1/2. And now we have self-rising flour. Pretty interesting, I know. Look at this. Doesn't that look good? Self-rising flour. I've never really had a pizza dough that was yeast-free. So we'll check it out. Although, like I said, Shotgun Red, he swears by it, and he never lies. He never exaggerates. So he said it's good. That's the only reason why I'm willing to try this. So I'm going to get the mixer out, and we'll mix it up. Okay, so I'm going to do the 2 cups of the Greek yogurt. It's nice and thick. Also, by the way, I'll do a tutorial on how to make homemade yogurt in the Instant Pot. It's actually really easy. It tastes really good. It tastes better than store-bought. And you can save yourself some money too. So we'll just mix this up, get it into a dough ball, and I'm going to press it out on a sheet tray just like Big Red did. and make a pizza, or big shotgun red. Sorry, shotgun red. And we'll make a pizza and we'll see how it turns out. I have no doubt it's going to be amazing. Alright, so the dough is a little sticky, just like Shotgun said, so you have to add a little more flour. You know, Greek yogurt is very inconsistent from batch to batch and recipe to recipe. The moisture level can vary greatly. So you just want to get it going into a ball here and add some flour as needed until it forms a ball. We want it to be a nice workable dough ball that we can spread out on a sheet tray, make a nice square pan pizza, and yeah, it's gonna be good. And yeah, the dough does smell amazing, just like advertised on Shotgun Red's YouTube channel. So I hope Shotgun and Sheila see this recipe. I hope they like the video. It's a tribute to them. Just looks like a little bit more. Never been to Tennessee before. I'd actually really like to go visit Tennessee. You know, right now we don't do much traveling with the 3 little boys. I mean, we go camping and stuff, but you know, it'd be great to check out Memphis and Nashville, and it'd be awesome. Maybe I can go visit Shotgun Red, make a recipe with them. Anyway, this is probably boring, so I'm going to cut it off here, and when I get the dough ball all ready to press out, we'll take a look at that. Okay, it's coming together as a ball. I actually had to add a pretty significant amount of flour, probably almost a half a cup. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's an easy recipe. You know, you just adjust on the fly. Like, it appears that my Greek yogurt wasn't strained enough, so it had more moisture. And so you just adjust on the fly. You just want it to look like this when it's ready. So I'm going to press it out onto a sheet tray. Okay, so I flattened the dough out, and actually it was really, really workable. I mean, this took literally like 30 seconds to get in a square. I put some oil on the bottom, and now I'm just going to put some pizza sauce on top. Actually, technically it's just marinara, but I mean, you know, it'll work. We're improvising here, right? So we'll do the pizza sauce here. And I'm going to bake this in the convection oven at 450. I guess Tim in Alaska suggested 500. Shotgun Red said he was going to split the difference. He usually does 425. And I think he did 450, so I'm going to just try 450. The pizza that he came up with actually looked really amazing. So I want to duplicate his results. Like I said, you know, we had to make our own self-rising flour, and the Greek yogurt was homemade. Just so happened we made yogurt last night. So, I mean, I figured, geez, it's serendipity right now. And I do things a little differently than Shotgun Red, and of course, he understands that. You put the ingredients on that you like. I'm just going to do all the cheese. The boys, 2 of the boys like cheese only, and 1 boy likes pepperoni, and I like pepperoni. So I'm going to put the sauce down and then all the cheese. I like it really cheesy. We're just going to spread the cheese. And then we'll do half pepperoni. Dear, could you get me a little more cheese? I like it really cheesy, so I'm going to do a little bit more cheese. There we go. Here's a little more mozzarella. So I'm actually really excited about this. What's that? Now I think we're good. I think we're good after this. So it's nice and cheesy. It actually smells really good. And we're just going to lay down pepperoni here on half of it. And I forget how long he cooked it. I'm assuming probably around 15 minutes, but I'll let you know. I'll monitor it.
Mom, I need another one.
Let's see. Get a lot of pepperoni on here. As you can hear, our boys are hungry. So I have to do this post-haste. I can't keep those little growing boys hungry. Oh, that won't look good. Let's do this. Come on now, pepperoni. All right. I'm going to pop this in the oven, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. So here is the pizza out of the oven. 15 minutes, 450 degrees. I used the convection bake, and it looks amazing. The dough looks great. And we're just going to end the video here. We're not going to do taste tests or anything. Everybody's really starving. But I will post in the comments how great it tasted. I'm sure it's awesome. All right, have a good evening, everybody.